Wix website or blog started acting strange after Google Domains moved to Squarespace, this video is for you. My blog runs on Wix and after the migration, the site still loaded. But some things behind the scenes stopped working properly. In this video, I'll explain what I removed, what I kept, and what I replaced inside Squarespace DNS to make everything stable again. What quietly changed after the migration? When Google Domains moved to Squarespace, the domain didn't disconnect. But Squarespace automatically added its own domain connect setup. While Wix was still expecting to control the site, so the domain ended up in a mixed state. Part Squarespace, part Wix, and that's where the problem starts. How I thought about the fix. I didn't try to fix this by guessing DNS values. I treated it as a website ownership issue. Only one platform should control where the website lives, and since my blog is on Wix, everything needed to point cleanly to Wix. Wix supports two connection types, name servers and DNS pointing. The full setup video for both configurations is at the top right. This one is on name server setup. What I removed first. Inside Squarespace DNS settings, I removed two things. First, I removed Squarespace default domain setting that was added after the migration. This must be removed because the website is hosted on Wix and keeping it causes DNS conflicts. Second, I removed the Squarespace domain connect record. That record tells Squarespace to behave like the website host, which I didn't want. I also removed any existing CNAME or A records that were pointing to my website. I didn't delete them randomly, I removed them to clear space for the new Wix configuration. What I kept, which is very important. I kept all the previous custom records that were not related to the website hosting. That includes Google Workspace email records, other third-party service records. Email and tools were working fine, so I left them untouched. Handling control back to Wix. Once Squarespace's website control was fully removed, I switched the domain to custom name servers. Then I opened Wix and copied the name server values Wix gives you during domain connection. Those name servers are basically Wix raising its hand and saying, "This website is mine now." Quick pause here. If this is helping you, tap that like. That like sticker you see, I actually created it myself. If you want more custom stickers like this, comment and tell me. And if you're building a content-driven site, I've linked my 6-figure blogging guide in this description. It explains how blogs turn into real systems, not just posts. What I added back for Wix. After name servers, Wix still needs a couple of records during setup. So I added the CNAME record Wix provided, the A record Wix provided. These replace the old website records I removed earlier. No duplicates, no conflicts, just one clear destination. What the DNS looks like after this. At this point, Squarespace is only the domain holder. Wix fully controls the website. Email continues to work. No overlapping website records exist. This is the clean state we are aiming for, stopping at domain connecting in Wix. Back in Wix, the domain status shows connecting with a message saying the site will be live in 24 to 48 hours. That screen confirms the DNS work is done. From here, it's just propagation, nothing else to configure. Big lesson from this fix. If your domain moved from Google Domains to Squarespace and your Wix blog started acting unpredictable, don't panic and don't delete everything. Most of the time, the fix is remove Squarespace's domain connect setup. Clear old website pointing records. Let Wix take full control again. I share real fixes like this as I build in public. If you want more practical videos on Wix, blogging and content systems, subscribe. And don't forget to comment if you want more custom stickers like this. Thank you for watching.